And although it might be an NFL lockout, thanks to the Houston Power, football season isn't quite over.
The league is women's football is getting big. We're trying to bring it back to Houston. We got the Houston Power. You know, Janelle, of course, put the team together. You got teams from New Orleans, Dallas, Memphis, Las Vegas. It's all WFL. It's very competitive. The women take the game real serious, and we're trying to get more fans to take the game more serious also.
The Women's Football Alliance, or WFA, started 3 years ago, and the Power are in their second season. And to many of these women, full contact football has been a dream come true.
I was thinking, heck yeah. I've always been in contact sports. Played judo in college, played basketball in high school, played soccer since I was 6. So contact sports kind of are, you know, right up my alley.
Yeah, I about lost my mind. It is so funny because when I was in the 6th grade, I said I wanted to play pro football for the Washington Redskins. And then when I moved here in '98 and got the opportunity to speak to the former owner of Houston Energy, and she was telling me about this team that she was going to be buying, a women's full contact tackle team, and I just fell in love with the game of football at a young age, and then to have the opportunity to play full contact football, oh yeah, it's right down my alley.
Even though it's many of the players' dream, it has also been a way they feel they empower all women.
Based solely on integrity of women's football, we are encouraging every woman to participate in sport. When females and women participate in sport, they don't become victims of abuse, so to speak, as much. It's not prevalent. They graduate from high school, they go to college, they don't have, there's fewer teen pregnancies. So our organization is really community based, but as well as working on the girls independently.
As a woman, this is a way of empowering young ladies to show that women can do things, you know, showing that we, even though men play football, we can also play football and still be in the kitchen and cook for our husbands also.
Football has been many things to these ladies, but it hasn't always been easy for them or the coaches.
Teaching the girls the fundamentals of football and not thinking that they've been playing, because you know, with guys, we've been playing since we was kids coming up. Girls, they just started maybe 10 years ago. So it's basically going back to the basics and explaining to them the ins and outs of football before just running around.
Working with a bunch of women, you have to understand that you're going to have a zillion different personalities at every hour of the day. Being a woman myself, I understand, but it becomes stressed is not the word for it.
It's a big curve because I've watched football since I was little. My dad played, my brothers played, so I've seen it for a while, and I've always said, why weren't you there? How did you get that pass by? Or when you're actually in the game and you have to watch the whole field, it changes your perspective.
When I first came out 10 years ago, which was the beginning of the whole football thing, the coaches had to be learning how to coach us because it was new for them also. So I think it was a lot different. Back then, they might as well have been speaking Chinese to me because they were speaking so much more advanced than we were at the time.
Some of the players are old and some are new, but they all remember that first hit.
Wow, it was wild. They called me maniac at that point in time.
A few expletives. Probably can't say it, but oh crap.
Wow. I was like, you know, it's an adjustment. I think in practice, you know, we hit hard in practice, but not like in a game. I'd say the first time I really got hit in a game, it was like, this is for real, but I was totally pumped up. I loved it.
And certainly all these ladies love it, and it's a league of their own.
I would die for it, man. I loved opening the holes, seeing a back come through and scoring a touchdown, man. That's the best one.
Reporting from Vassar Field, Lavoisier Baring, FoxSportsHouston.com.